prairies. They help us with land acquisition, and they do all sorts of really great work for us so that we can do the work that we do. And so this event will benefit them. Um, if you are a runner or if you like to just walk outside in nature, this event is for you. It's at Rock Springs. It's this Saturday. You can still register. There's still time. You can check out our website at maconcountyconservation.org, or you can go to runsignup.com and find the race that way as well. But it should be a really good time. We are going to have Papa Murphy's will be out with pizza. We'll have Door 4 Brewing Company out with a Bloody Mary bar and post-race mimosas, which is new this year and we're excited about. There's all sorts of fun swag that you'll get too, including a t-shirt and a medal and some other fun prizes.
Yeah, and always great ways to give back and to be able to support Macon County Conservation District, and that's ultimately the most important thing, is to be able to support it and to give back.
Yeah, and our goal here is always to, we want to create these natural habitats that would have been here before settlement, and supporting our foundation helps us to do that, to make these really beautiful habitats and keep them managed and keep them looking great, not just for us, but for the wildlife as well.
Yeah, see, it's twofold. It helps everybody out, and that's always a good thing. All right. It's almost summer. And I know it's May, it's cold, it's kind of rainy and damp, but summer is right around the corner, and we always get excited. I always get excited because it means if summer's coming, that means it's almost time for the concert series. Have you guys finalized your schedules yet?
We sure have, yes. So we just finalized our lineup for the summer concert series. For those that maybe aren't familiar with this, it is a free concert series that we do here at Rock Springs Nature Center in Decatur. And it's going to be every other Sunday evening starting June 4th. And it's a variety of different music. It's mostly stuff from the Americana, bluegrass, folk genres, kind of in that area there. But it's a little bit different every week. So our first concert is June 4th. That's a Sunday night. These concerts are at 7 p.m. at Rock Springs. And the first group is called Cactus Ranch. Cactus Ranch is kind of a bluegrass, rock-ish kind of group. And they have opened our series every year that we have done this series. And I think this is the 8th year or 7th year maybe that we've done this. So we're excited to have them back. But you're going to find all sorts of really fun groups. We've got Celtic Whistle coming up, which is like Irish folk music, which is really interesting and really fun. We've got Taylor Steele and the Love Preachers, which are, they're kind of big regionally. I believe they're based out of Effingham. And she's very soulful. And she's got a really, really beautiful voice. So we're excited to have them out. We'll also have Good Morning Bedlam, which is another one that's going to be new to the series. They're kind of indie folk, really eclectic, and again, kind of big regionally. And then we'll have a couple of returning bands that have been with us before, the Tangents and the Hood Family Band, to round out the summer. So again, these are Sunday nights at 7 o'clock every other Sunday out at Rock Springs, and it's totally free. And that is thanks to our sponsor, Stiefel Investment Services, that have helped us support music in the outdoors.
So bring a lawn chair and come out and enjoy some music?
Yes, and there will be some concessions available as well.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, great ways to go, and I tell you what, my ears perked up when you talked about the Irish music. I absolutely love Celtic Irish music. It's fantastic. So that's one that I'm definitely going to circle on my calendar as far as a great concert to go to. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's one that I was kind of surprised just how popular that kind of music is. I didn't realize that it had such a following, especially in this area, but people love them. They're really good. They have some really cool, there's a flute player and They've got some really beautiful harmonies, so it's really fun. People will enjoy it.
Yeah, there's something about that kind of music that's just kind of almost zen and almost relaxing. I don't know what it is.
Hmm.
It's absolutely fantastic though. I sometimes when I'm at work, I'll find it on like YouTube or something, and I'll just play it in the background. But absolutely great music to relax to. And again, I'm singling them out, but literally all of the concerts that are going to be taking place this summer all bring something, and there's something for everybody with these concerts.
Absolutely, yes. And you get to enjoy it out in the great outdoors.
Yeah, so that's fantastic. Go out and take some of your friends with you. It's a free concert; don't have to worry about paying anything, and then go out there and enjoy some live music and spend some time with your family, relaxing, and listening to this music. So a great time for everyone. We're interviewing Alicia Callison with the Macon County Conservation District about some of the great stuff that they have going on. A big fundraiser, taking big stuff going on this weekend, and then of course the concert series as well. Taking a look at some other stuff that's going on. One thing that kind of hits home to me, and I'm kind of interested to see what you have to say about it, is you mentioned before we started, you've got a series coming up on the history of baseball. That sounds really, really exciting.
Yeah, so we have a guest speaker coming out on Sunday. His name is Dr. Bob Sampson. He is a retired professor from Millikan University, and he was also very involved with our vintage baseball team here at Rock Springs. So for those that don't know, we do have an 1860s era baseball team that plays here at Rock Springs throughout the summer. They're called the Rock Springs Ground Squirrels. Yes, and they all have kind of fun names, all of those vintage baseball teams. And they play with 1860s rules. So the rules in vintage baseball are a little bit different than the rules of baseball today. They don't use gloves. I'm not a huge baseball person, so I don't totally know what the differences are, but I know that they are very different, and it's very fun, and it's very involved. So Dr. Bob Sampson will be here on Sunday at 2:00, and he's going to talk about, before the Cardinals, before the Cubs. He's going to talk about early baseball in Illinois. And this is a way for him to promote his new book that just released this month, I believe. And it's called Ballists, Deadbeats, and Muffins Inside Early Baseball in Illinois. So he is very well versed in early baseball, and I actually had him briefly for a class at Millikan, and he's a very interesting guy. So I think that people will really enjoy this one.
Yeah, the rules for 1860s baseball definitely very different than what it is today. I think you'd still recognize the sport, but yeah, there's some very, very big different differences that you'll notice right away if you go to one of those games. They're fantastic. So
yeah,
very cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
I remember there's in the movie, there's an 80s movie called Glory that talks about the Civil War. One of the very first scenes in the movie shows all the troops like getting ready and stuff. And there's about 4 guys that are playing a version of baseball in the background. And I always thought that was really, really cool because you don't think about baseball being in the 1860s, but absolutely was really just getting started and was really starting to find its shape and its form back then. So very, very cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more with Alicia, talk to her a little bit more about some of the great stuff that's going on over at Macon County, including some summer camps that are going on. When? This summer. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. We'll be right back right after this.
Your information station, WTIM.
Check the markets now on the RFD Radio Network. I'm Jim Taylor. Corn, beans, and wheat all in the red at this hour. July corn 5.83 1/4, down 9 1/4. September corn down 6.5, 5.11 1/2. December new crop 5.08 3/4, down 6 1/4. July beans 13.74 3/4, down 26. August beans down 21 1/4. 13.07. November new crop 12.15 1/2, down 15 3/4. July wheat 6.47 3/4, down 13. September wheat down 12, 6.60. July bean meal 4.26 even, down 4.90. July bean oil 48.31, down $1.38. Livestock market, May feeders 205.95, down 55 cents. June live cattle 164.07, down 1/4. June lean hogs, $87 even, up 85 cents. Energy market at this hour, June crude oil futures, 71.24, up 13 cents. Jim Taylor on the RFD Radio Network.
General Sales Manager Bill Pinkston here from Landmark at Taylorville with exciting news. New GM inventory is arriving daily, including the redesigned 2024 heavy-duty GMC Sierra and Chevy Silverado. And coming soon, the redesigned 24 Chevy Trailblazer, Trax, and Buick Encore GX. And now when you purchase a new or select pre-owned vehicle from Landmark, you get the Landmark of a lifetime powertrain warranty. Your GM Superstore is Landmark at Taylorville. And remember,
You always do better at Landmark.
Here's a great way to quench that thirst and get lots of vitamin C. It's Prairie Farms Dairy's 100% pure premium orange juice. It comes in lots of sizes from grab and go to the quart, half-gallon, and gallon sizes. 8 ounces of Prairie Farms Dairy's 100% pure premium orange juice gives you 120% of the daily value of vitamin C. And oh, the taste. What a great way to quench your thirst. Get Prairie Farms Dairy's 100% pure premium orange juice in your favorite supermarket or convenience store.
Graduation is just the beginning of a student's real education. Now, all those things learned from books and lectures and laboratories will be applied to life to meet the challenges of an advanced degree or a new career. The members of the class of 2023 are about to embark on the journey of a lifetime, and we offer them our sincere best wishes for a lifetime of success.
Brought to you by Ayers Bank, 106 North Main in Moweaqua, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Stop in today and they will put $25 into a new account opened by a graduate.
This is Megan Lopez with Nesty's Burger Joint on the south side of the Taylorville Square. To see our menu, click on our icon on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
This is Shawlis Nagel, Executive Director at Kimmerer Village in Assumption. To learn more about our services, click on our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
And welcome back to our WTIM morning show. Leroy Clamola here with you. Hope you're doing all right today. Glad that you chose to spend it with us. And again, we are being joined by Lisa Callison, talking to us a little bit about some of the great stuff that they have going on over at Macon County Conservation District. And we talked about all kinds of great stuff today, from concerts to wildlife conservation to history of baseball. One of the other things you guys have going on is, if I remember right, is some yoga classes coming up. Is that correct?
Yeah. So on this Sunday at 3 o'clock, we've got a yoga class going on in the Pine Forest here at Rock Springs. And the Pine Forest is just a really beautiful area here at the conservation area with these really tall, gorgeous white pines. It's all clear and open underneath, and it's a great place to sit and reflect and do a little exercise. So we'll have an instructor. Her name is Michelle Hughes. She's wonderful. And she'll be leading a yoga flow out in our Pine Forest. Again, Sunday at 3 o'clock. It is totally free. She does accept donations that go directly to the Conservation District, but that's optional, so you don't have to do that. It's free if you want it to be free, and you can just bring your yoga mat and enjoy a little yoga in the outdoors.
All right. And I'm going to ask this probably again at the end of the show, but for like all of these events and all of this stuff, where can people go to like get more information and to register for these these events?
Yeah, check out our website. It's maconcountyconservation.org. And the events that I talk about in these segments are just kind of the tip of the iceberg. We have all sorts of other fun stuff going on pretty much every single weekend out here. So there's something for everybody. Check out our website or check out our Facebook page at Macon County Conservation District.
Well, and like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, you know, it's great because like there's so much stuff going on that every day's got to feel a little bit different just because of just how many different things you guys have going on up there.
Yeah, absolutely, it does.
All right, and finally, we got a couple more minutes to talk to you a little bit about. Maybe people don't realize, but you guys offer a pretty good summer camp program as well. Talk a little bit about the summer camps that you have going on, especially this summer, and more about that information.
Yeah, so we have 5 different summer camps that we offer here at the Macon County Conservation District. They cover ages 1 through 15. So let me just touch a little bit on each one. Our mini camps are for ages 1 through 5. These are hour-long camps that meet once a week, and they talk about a variety of different nature topics. There's activities, there's crafts, there's discussion, they read stories. It's a lot of fun for the littles, and they get to engage with other kids their age, which is always important. And then this year we're adding a history camp. So kids can come out. This camp meets on Wednesday mornings. They learn about life in the 1800s and how that differs from our life. So they'll be making old-time snacks. They'll be going and visiting some cool historic sites throughout the community. It should be a lot of fun. We have Extreme Camp. That's for ages 10 through 15. They do some more adventurous activities. One thing that they're going to do this summer that I'm super excited about is they're going to explore Illinois Caverns, which is a really cool cave in southern Illinois. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then we have Adventure Club, which meets on Tuesday mornings, and they learn about nature topics. And then our big camp, which is Earth Adventures, they meet Monday through Friday, all day, all summer. So, and you can sign up for 1 week at a time. With the other camps, you can sign up for just one day. It's whatever fits your schedule. But Earth Adventures, they're here at Rock Springs for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, they go swimming in Blue Mound, and then Friday, they go to a field trip off-site. It's a lot of fun. They do a lot of really fun nature activities. They go canoeing, fishing, hiking, all sorts of really fun stuff. So we've got all sorts of stuff out here for your kiddos this summer, and we would love to meet your kiddos and have them enrolled.
All right. And enrolling in that, is that any different than the other processes? They just need to go to the website?
Yep, just go to our website, maconcountyconservation.org. There is a section on our website called Nature Camps for Kids, and you can find all the information there.
All right. And again, like we've been talking about, so many great ways to go check out. There's so much stuff going on over at Macon County Conservation District over in Rock Springs, and you can check out all of that great stuff that's going on. Check out the concert series, what they have going on for conservation efforts, history of baseball, yoga, summer camps, a little bit of everything, and just a great way to get in touch with nature and to get in touch with some of the great stuff that's going on in the surrounding community as well. Alicia, thanks so much for taking a few minutes to talk to us today. Always greatly appreciate catching up with you on some of the great stuff going on over at Macon County.
Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure. Absolutely.
All right, Alicia, thank you so much. And again, thank you to the listener as well. We can do this without you, so thank you so much. And we'll have more on the WTIM Morning Show coming up right after this. You're listening to WTIM, your information station.
Your information station. WTIM.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W241 CF Taylorville, 107.5 W298 CD Shelbyville, 107.9 W300 EH Payne and Nokomis.
This hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. Congressional Republicans want to hear from John Durham, and they'd like his testimony as early as next week. Durham's special counsel looking into the FBI's Russia collusion investigation has released the results of his